You're like a stripper.
Getting gutsy. I went to the gym once.
Next week is going to be a tank top.
Hey, I did that this week too.
You did?
I did.
I went to the gym once yesterday, so now I have tons of confidence. Not really.
I watched Sex and the City all day yesterday, so I have tons of confidence.
I've started to realize that I actually I feel more comfortable when I have lots of clothes on, but on a camera, I actually look 10 times bigger than I am.
Like
Fluffier.
with
I look
clothes on or without?
fluffier. When I have like 19 layers on.
Well, I mean, by definition, that makes sense.
It does.
Why
but
do I look so thick when I'm wearing a suit of armor?
Right, exactly. All right, so anyways, hi.
Oh, the show started.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Exciting.
let's just do this. So, welcome, episode 102, Splitting Hairs. I got Brian here,
Yep.
Drea Boland,
Hey.
Justin Scott,
Hi.
Christina Cavalcanti, and Thad Bolanized hanging out. Follow us on hairbrain.me, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to us right here on YouTube and join our community, fsesocial.com, which is on Facebook.
I can't wait to see how efficient you are. Now you have notes back instead of just a
Right?
blank piece of
I
paper.
know. I said to Christina, I'm like, I used to do this a long time ago, and then
When I first started, we had that.
we did.
We
Yeah.
all had
I was
notes.
doing
We
it
did,
through
we had
50
notes.
something.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
So, so that's that. Thank you to Millennium Systems International, demandforce.com/free salon education. I just did a video with them about the hot list option, which I'm going to talk about in a second. I feel like I'm losing sound in my headphones. Do you guys have some?
No, I'm
Oh,
good.
nope. Now it
Okay.
just got aggressive. Got
It's
loud.
it's getting back. So then, so I have a video with the new hot list option, which you guys don't even know about yet because I just figured it out 2 days ago.
God.
And I think it's something we can implement in the salon and that we're going to enjoy because it's going to make our lives better. So I'll talk about that in a
We
second.
don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, we're in the dark.
Well, this is the thing. When you start playing around with stuff, you start learning more and more stuff. So Mizutani scissors, I have some stuff coming up with them. What I wanted to do with you guys is we used to do like a constant 20% off kind of deal. That was as the store was growing, but I can't do that forever, and Mizutani wouldn't let me do it forever. So what I had a meeting with a Kiyoshi,
Not the.
Not-
but just
They
any
single
old
one of the
Kiyoshi.
clones.
with Kiyoshi
Someone sent me a
in
Kiyoshi.
Philadelphia a few days ago. He flew in. We had our quarterly chat together, which was awesome. And I talked about maybe I'll create a quick 5-minute segment every week for the YouTube channel about scissors. And
Called
that
Know Your
way, yeah. So it is the Know Your Scissors show. And it's just going to be a quick show about one scissor, breaking down the entire thing so that you guys know all the information about it, because I think that's the big challenge with people buying a scissor, especially for $800, not knowing everything about it. So I want to show them everything about it, and then at the end of the show, I'm going to offer a special deal for that week. So they'll get maybe the 20% off on that scissor or 10% off or
That's
whatever. So it'll be a special deal. You have to watch the show every week, and it's only good for 1 week.
So subscribe to.
So does
Know
it
Your
change
Shit.
for every?
Yeah, know your shit. So the name is fun. I wanted to make a catchy name, so I went for it, and it worked because Christina's like, well, it's not the same amount of letters, and I'm like, well,
Well,
Brian,
that's what I did. I was like, it's too many letters for that word. It's
Dad,
not
can you
enough
zoom
for the
in on
other
this? I don't know if you can.
one. So Christina, let's just call it Know Your Shizzers.
Right here.
Why don't you
Can
get
you
up?
see it? I know. I could do that.
You could have.
I'm too sore from the gym.
Know Your Shizzers.
So it's Know Your Scissors. So that'll be coming up. I'm going to film that probably Friday morning. Should be up for the weekend, and the deal will be all week. MinervaBeauty.com. Thank you to them
Woot
for all
woot.
this awesome equipment that we still are enjoying and loving every week. And I love seeing salons that have bought Minerva furniture and then tagged us and showing us, showing Minerva love. I actually jumped on Hef the other day because somebody tagged me, I think it was Morgan, and said, Matt, don't you have this furniture? Somebody was asking about Minerva. So pretty cool that we're getting known with the Minerva name.
They liked my picture this weekend. I was like, oh, thanks, Minerva.
They did? I never see them on social media.
Yeah.
I
They
gotta.
liked a few of mine before.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Maybe they just don't
Actually,
like anything I.
I will say, Mizutani like blew up my Instagram. What was it, like Monday maybe?
Really?
Were you with them on Monday? Were you on their Instagram? Did you take his phone?
No. That's hilarious though.
No, like it was just like every photo he was just blowing up, and then other people were telling me that like he was liking there. So he's one of the people that I guess like enjoys his company and will go on and look up the hashtag and like the people who support him, which is
Yeah,
really cool
I
to
love
see
that. And that if you own a company and you're not doing that, you got to start doing it.
Yeah.
Can I just say that
Um,
somebody has just commented on the fact that Matt has color on his fingernail? And the only reason I want to bring that up is because
We
I
zoomed
know it's been driving me insane for 2 weeks. I don't know what he's used that has stained his fingernail like this. I thought he like injured himself and like was gonna lose his nail. And he's like, no, it's just color. I'm like, what color are you using?
I feel like a lot of stylists. It's always
No, but mine will get stained for like a day or two.
He used 1A.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just there though, he
What's
took
going
a
on there,
dot
buddy?
and blew like this.
What's going on down there?
They said William Ever just said they blew up his Instagram too, which is kind of cool. Hey, I'm louder.
That's good.
I was gonna say I just got a like and a comment.
There
from
we
them.
go. Something happened.
There she
All right.
blows.
Yeah. I don't.
That just got really loud.
I just realized
I
this is
know.
how I know that this is my headphone. From now on, I should have no question about which one's mine, because I just sit here and destroy it like the old phone cords.
That's good.
I mean, not destroy it. I mark my
Yeah,
territory.
when you used to talk to
you-
somebody, but you had
Yeah,
to
you
get
just
away
sit
from your
there.
parents, so you go like 3 rooms away, just stretching it.
around every
like-
corner.
Like, check it out. This will reach all the way upstairs.
Yeah.
Stop listening.
Man, my
Three-
headphones are annoying.
two
Mom, get
doors
off
are
the
closed
phone.
on it.
All right, so so also coming up, we have, so I did put out another episode of the Matt Beck Show, so more questions from you guys. Thank you for that. Episode 8 is up and available as of yesterday. Coming up, we have Brian, Andrea color videos. We did some stuff with Bricado cream lights. So those videos will be available soon. We just have to voice them over. Justin just finished a voiceover on his point of view video.
Damn right.
So that's coming up. And then also Brian just shot his own video on Monday.
Yep.
And
It was a lot of fun.
he's
was
in
gonna-
the process of editing. So everyone learned to edit this week.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Except for
It
me.
It was
down
so
a little
funny.
bit.
Turn him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
My
like,
ears are gonna bleed.
I was doing it. I was like, this isn't that hard. What's Matt been complaining about?
Perfect.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
I mean, I did say that, but I knew that it was like a joke
Yeah, I know.
because my video is far easier than 17 cameras. I had 2.
Yeah, trust me. This is when we used to do an hour and a half long show with 5 camera angles. That was difficult.
Right.
Regular
Ooh.
videos aren't that bad, you know. But I actually enjoyed the podcast back then.
Now he just hates it all.
Now he just belabors through it.
Maybe that came out wrong. I like the live aspect of it, but the look of the show when it was done, and then
Yeah,
Edited.
but that's always grass is always greener.
I
Like,
know.
think back to how happy you were when it was just shot live and you didn't have to take 5 days to
I
get
know.
it ready
yeah,
to
it's true.
hopefully have it come out on Monday on the emails. This is way better.
Very true. All right, so and then last thing, FSETube.tv. Our video contest is up and going. So upload your videos to FSETube.tv by December 31st of this year, and you could win. What is it? $1,000 cash.
$1,000, a pair of shears.
A pair of scissors to first place. So definitely upload those videos. All right, so a few interesting topics I want to get into real quick before we start Justin's sharing. He's got a ton of stuff to talk about. So does
much
Drea,
stuff.
and we have lots of questions. Right?
Yeah, we do.
So
So many
I
questions.
picked some faves.
one new thing that I was going to talk about last week. We have a new person on the wheel. You can't see him. They're right
It's
behind
Justin.
Justin. So Manestream, Manestreem, Mainstream. It's a new app for your phone. And really,
Is
so
it already out?
here's the deal. Yeah, it's out. It's live. It's mostly, so they have people all over that are customers that are looking to use it, but they don't have enough hairdressers on it yet. So that's our goal now. So Mainstream is the premier on-demand beauty service app. It was created to provide women and men with a trusted resource for professional beauty services to be conveniently delivered by fully licensed, accredited, and insured professionals on demand and on location. So if you want, if you're a hairdresser out there and basically you're looking to make some extra money, or you're a salon owner and you have downtime, this app, you download it, you sign up, it's free, and then you can put in a list of services. You build a profile. You put in a list of your services, however much you want to charge for a blow dry, a haircut, a formal style, whatever. And then you go live on the app. And then if somebody needs your service within your area, they can pay for that service and you'll get an alert and then you go do their hair. So it's on demand right now and available.
I have a question.
Yes.
So you said insured hairstylist.
Yeah, they
Is that part of what Mainstream offers as a stylist, being part of their?
yes.
Okay.
So they offer up to $1 million insurance.
Cool.
Yeah. So you're covered.
I got an idea, Thad.
That you don't need both of your ears.
Right. So it's really cool. If you download the app, make sure you put in the code FSE, and what you're going to get is you're going to be automatically entered in to win. So if you start using the app, you're going to get 80% of the services that you do through the app. So you get paid 80%. You get entered in to a $500 cash prize at the end of the month. So what they do is they see who the top service provider was, and whoever it was gets $500 cash
Oh wow! Like in the entire.
in the entire
In the
thing.
entire app.
But I'm going to tell you right now, you have good chances if you get in early
Yeah,
and you do
right.
it.
Start raking it in the money now.
Also, you get 100% off of you get 100% of the services that you do for that entire month, next month.
So you get all of.
So
oh,
instead of 80, you get 100.
Yeah.
and
Ooh.
$500.
So you're like the king person. Plus,
Wait, you get 100 if you win, or just if you use FSE?
no, if you win.
Oh, okay.
If you get the freewheel, you get 100% of your services for that month.
That's awesome.
So a lot of cool things. So check out Mainstream, Manestreem.
Okay, so I broke that down.
Yes.
Because it was really bothering me, because, I'm crazy about spelling and grammar and all that. I got the mane. That's cute. Like horse's mane, hair. The stream thing was really bothering me, so I looked it up, and I got it right here, and I found a satisfactory answer that calms down my inner English teacher. Definition of stream is to push continuous data from a server to a client computer while it is being used on the client. So now it actually makes sense.
Yes.
So now that word's going to become more like...
Airstream.
Right, but I had never even heard of the word stream with two E's. I'm like, I don't get that. Because
Yeah.
even when I see, like, streaming audio or something, it's always EA. So now I feel better.
Yeah.
Well, I have a quick question about this.
Yes.
The teacher in me now wants to know, what is the state going to do about all of these outside of the salon service? Because it's paid for through a salon. I understand that. I know, like, you can go do bridal hair at the event, and it's only cutting and styling. But is there any way that a state could kind of come in and penalize you for using your license outside of a salon that they say you have to work in? I know New Jersey is like run by a Nazi regime.
Yeah, it's weird, but here's the deal. It's not, if you were doing it like out of your house
Yeah.
constantly, then you would have to have that kind of licensing. But if you're traveling to places, you're a traveling artist.
What about places like us that are right on a state line and someone, like, calls you
To go to New Jersey.
Yeah.
to go to New Jersey?
I think that those are things that I would definitely check first. I mean, this isn't my company.
Right.
So,
But there will
but
be
those
a
are
record
good-
Yeah.
of you
good
doing this, so you
questions,
might want to check into
and
it.
I will figure out those questions because
It might be
we
some
want
sort
everyone
of way
to
the
love
way
it.
you freelance, like even through corporate.
yeah, and
when you
teach
you
and
know,
stuff like
you're
that.
doing
Yeah, and
hair.
the
It might
state-
be some sort of insurance that a company can carry if some.
Well, it's not usually the insurance that the question could be. Like, if somebody from Lambertville wanted us to do it here, we left New Hope to go to Lambertville.
Right.
Only maybe Brian, myself, and Drea could actually go do the hair because we're licensed in New Jersey. Not
Yeah.
not an insurance. You're not?
I'm not licensed in
I
New
thought
Jersey.
you were.
You
Okay,
had your
so
teaching license in New Jersey.
But I
Doesn't
mean,
that count?
people do hair.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess.
but yeah, no. So like I understand what you're saying, how you go do educational things.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't
I feel that this would be the one thing where the
Because you're
state
getting
would look
paid.
at and be able to fine you because they're bastards.
I'm gonna
That might
recommend
have something to do
you
with
stay
why
in
they're
your
not doing
area.
color
Yeah.
yet.
Stay in your state until
Well,
we
yeah, that's
find
why
out
this
more.
is, I think,
Yeah.
only
Or-
colors or only cutting and styling because there's no chemicals that could be.
Yeah.
Or they may actually,
Ow,
when
my
you
eye.
create your profile, only let you go
Yeah.
in your state.
And here's the deal. So, and yeah, and they've said going into because here's the deal. As a salon owner, you look at this and you're like, all right, do I want my staff going out doing hair? But really, if you look at, you can't do color on this. And if you're a salon that's slow and you have gaps, you can turn on the button. So now your salon is now live.
Yep.
And
like
if
a
somebody
cab.
says, I want a haircut, I need a haircut now, then your salon can also sign up and start sending staff out to take care of the people. So, and the insurance is covered and everything. So I think it's a cool adventure to look at and have an open mind and say, this is probably, I've said before, we're looking into the future, and the future is studio salons and that kind of
I
environment.
like this idea so much better than you sending them home with color.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like
Right, yeah.
the next step of hairdressing, this I'm down. I like
Exactly.
this.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I mean, if you think about this for like a heavy populated city, like you could,
Oh my God, yeah. If you
Yeah.
live in like
you would
New
never
York
have to
or-
work in a salon.
Well, and here's the deal. So you make 80% of your services that you bring in, and if you tell a friend, so if I tell Brian to sign up,
Oh, I'm a friend.
and then Brian
It's just
does
an
that,
example.
so everybody sign up using the code FSE. You're going to get lots of cool deals and put you in a contest. Then after that, tell all of your hairdresser friends, because any friend that you sign up, you get 2% of the services that they
Huh.
do.
What?
I'm just gonna sign up and have people sign up as my friend and not do a thing and get to make money.
So
I'm like a hair pimp.
so you get 2% of the services that they do forever.
Forever.
Right.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a himp.
All right.
That'll be the next T-shirt. So that's
Can you
the
make a
deal.
business card with
You
that?
crazy
That's the
anchors.
deal
I
with
gotta get a
main.
cool hat for it. Some
mainstream.
grills.
So let us know what you think of that. I think it's a cool idea.
Sounds
Uh,
cool.
I
I'm
support it
enjoying the
fully.
conversation back and forth. There's a lot of things to come in the future with that company.
Wait, I'm gonna pause you.
Yes.
Since we're using the hashtag free salon education, does that make you the ultimate himp?
The
Yeah.
ultimate hemp.
Because they're all
Well,
supporting you as
FSE.
their friend.
Where
Well,
have you
I
been?
have a.
he gets that 2%.
Here's the deal. I've been meeting with.
Match Big Hempin.
I've been meeting with them. Big Hempin, yeah. I've been meeting with them for a couple weeks. I'm just telling you, this is a whole. They're being supportive of free salon education, and I'm excited for working with them in the future and meeting with them. And I want to bring it into also not just an on-demand buy yourself stylist thing. I would really like to see it as a quick, easy thing in a salon as well.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose
So-
that's an awesome thing to do, especially if you
Yeah.
know you have a few stylists that are dead for like an hour or two. You know, just get them doing something rather than nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Matt, should we start calling you Big Hempa?
And there
Call-
goes that
call
back
it-
to normal.
Call it
And-
whatever you want to call it then. All right, so
And
next
Patty J.
next on the list, real quick, just a couple more things. The hot list from Demandforce. Here's the cool thing. So Demandforce, I figured out. I went in there. I was gonna make a video, and I saw this thing on the side of the front page of Demandforce, which we've all seen now, right? So we all know Demandforce. We all have our days where we do Demandforce. There's a thing called the hot list. You can add your clients to the hot list, which is a basically a convenient way for your business to keep track and notify customers of last minute appointments. So it's a way we've been talking about making a waiting list.
So like
Oh.
just for you two, when
Right.
they want
Right. So we do a waiting list, and then as soon as somebody calls in or cancels last minute, you can go into the hot list, and you just hit notify them of the 11 o'clock Tuesday or whatever, and it sends out a text, email. It just alerts them like
Awesome.
Demandforce does
I like that.
in
No
all
more
different
paper
ways.
Notes.
No more paper notes.
Woo!
So psyched. So I went in there, played with it. I made a video on it. So if you guys want to check that out, go to our YouTube page and you can check it out there.
I
But
love that.
hot list from Demandforce. I'm
That's
excited.
awesome.
Keratin Complex came out with a new product called Vital Shot, which is running right into the Olaplex life form, I guess. Chris, I have a picture
I
of
always
that.
felt like they should have just stopped with their keratin.
Well, this is the thing. So they have Keratin Complex is supporting salons and stylists across the globe with Vital Shot, a concentrated dose of keratin that rebuilds and repairs bonds of the hair. Vital Shot features multi-patented triple layer repair technology to strengthen hair from the inside out. So add it to color. And then there was another one, Brazilian Blowout just came out with one as well. I have a picture of that I saw.
Like nobody
another
uses us
website.
for anything else. Let's
So-
jump on this bandwagon.
This brings up a thought of where do we think Olaplex is going? Because I haven't talked to them, but Olaplex is obviously the leader of this and created this entire market and has a product that's not like any other, right? So we all agree on that.
Mhm.
Yes.
We're not running out and buying Keratin Complex. We love Olaplex, but where does that go with Olaplex? Because
I think
now
it would be kick-ass if Olaplex, I don't know, made itself something that could be
I actually, I
Like, get
said
them
that.
to stop making their own stuff and, whatever Joico color now.
See, but I
fortified
think
with Olaplex.
I think they built such a strong brand at this point. If they expand it, I think everybody would jump on board. I mean, think about if Olaplex came out with hair color. Like,
I like to say, not even supporting
Or
another
even
brand,
that,
but being
if
their own
Olap-
brand of hair color
Even
or
if it was
lightener.
product line.
right.
Yeah, but
You
look at
know?
how much money you'd make if you sold that to every color line, because every color line would want it.
I
Kind of
think,
like
but
Dawn
this is
with
the
Oxy.
thing. I think every color line is already using it because every salon is already buying it to put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if they're
But then
making
all these
their
companies could stop making their own half-ass attempts
I know.
and
Yeah.
save that money
Yeah,
on just using the rights to having actual Olaplex.
I know.
I
Although
mean,
it's not like
nothing
you could
says
add it to
Olaplex
bleach.
can't start their own color line
Right.
as well, because no matter what happens, a color line's not probably going to say no to, okay, we'll put you in to keep having our sales in certain salons where Olaplex can have their own sales.
They
as
want
it
all the
is.
What if
money.
Olaplex just started selling its own developers that already had Olaplex in it?
See, that'd probably be the better idea.
Because then, boom, done. You just took a bite out of
Yeah.
everyone else that makes developer.
Yeah.
All right, but then
Because then you could use it with bleach. You could
Brian
use
wants
it with
2% for that idea.
right, but
Yeah,
the-
Dean, call me.
Let me know if anything's happened.
And I want a
in-
half a
in
percent
the,
for
chat.
giving you the idea.
I was gonna
If
say
anybody
my
says
question
anything.
is if they put in the developer, then what if it's because you know how there's different measurements for if you put it in a foil versus.
Well, then you still have Olaplex around to put extra if it's 4 foils.
Okay.
Boom, 3%. Mayrose just said that Olaplex is coming out with their own product lines to add to the line, like hair care, not color.
Yeah, I would assume it's happening. I don't know
I mean, it needs to. They have to stay a step ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is popping out of the woodwork.
because they
with
already have the
Olaplex
product that
wannabes.
everybody wants. Now they can build the products that every
Yeah,
company already
needs,
has
yeah.
They have-
because
And people just start buying it because it's Olaplex's
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah,
Like if they had a leave-in spray, I'd be all about that.
Oh,
all
yeah.
about it.
All
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
Or
like
an
something
oil.
that's more watered down than even the step 3, like something you could style with.
Yeah.
Or treatment oil.
What were you saying, Chris?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. So that was the
I want
conversation with that.
Olaplex eye drops.
Nice. So last thing, I'm gonna skip this one. I'll do this one some other time. Donald Scott tools now available on Shop FSE. So if you guys haven't seen that,
What?
4 products. The Donald Scott carving comb fine, which we've talked about, and there'll be videos about. The Chopstick Pro. We also have the carving comb wide. So we have wide teeth, fine teeth, and then the swivel twist. So
The haircut I just did for my video, I used the carving comb wide.
you did.
I did.
I love the wide.
I love the
I
chopstick.
prefer the
I
fine,
used it.
but I couldn't find it. So I'm like, all right, wide it is.
Actually, wait. I think it's in that drawer.
There
I
you
don't
go.
because
know
there's a
what- I don't
bunch
know
of
what that
stuff.
word was.
The
I don't
thing
understand.
that contains stuff.
I don't
Oh, the
understand.
drawer.
The drawer.
I think he
Um,
actually like tries to say jaw.
Oh yeah, now I drag it out at this point.
It's got a
But
Jersey drawl.
yeah, it's a jaw, and the drawer. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna
Like
finish it.
anytime he says it, it almost sounds like he's trying to say it.
Matt,
but
you're so
I
much
actually
more like
efficient.
amazing with this whole. Like you're talking so much more.
Because I got it all written down.
I know this is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
preparation. All
I was
right,
gonna say I really like the email we got today.
with the preparation.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I didn't really get a chance to read it.
So don't
until,
get mad when I open my
5
phone to
minutes
look at the
before the-
email.
You haven't looked at it.
No, I mean like because people are like, oh, everyone's on their phones. Like that's where it is.
Well, that was my thing too, because I heard that comment last week, and I was like, even though we were looking at show stuff on our phone, it really did look like we were all just hanging
Right.
out on our phone. Like a phone hasn't become, like it's just unacceptable in society to be looking at your phone all the
Yeah.
time. So
You know what I say to that?
really.
So I'll have my laptop.
All right, let's get into Justin's stuff. I haven't figured out. I haven't figured out what this is yet.
It's stuff.
Music?
That's
Is this new Justin music?
New tunes.
some new
Yeah.
jams.
All right.
To get rid of our cool voices.
Yeah. Let me scroll and find it. We have a lot of photos to talk about.
Yeah, I'm thinking fan shares. I like that. I don't know because it's not like
Not news.
it's not really news. It's
How
like
about Justin tags you back?
all right,
Things
Cool,
that
well-
irritate
You're no
Justin.
tag back.
no tag
Yeah,
backs.
what grinds my gears? So first, we're gonna go through, and I found a lot of great hair to talk about today. The first one's gonna be from Henlo.
Which one's
This
that?
is that's the gentleman with the blue shirt.
Oh, I liked
have a
that one.
phone. This one was just it was super clean, super fun, and it wasn't slicked straight to the head. I really like the texture she did it and the height she gave. The
I was gonna say the
pomp, and-
volume is fantastic.
and what I really liked
It's a
about it
rooster.
too was that the fade was really, really clean and went from very heavy to very, very tight really fast. So it showed a lot of work, and she didn't really mess with the beard. She kind of let it be, do its thing.
I love that the shape of the hair completely mimics the shape of his jawline and beard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's a mirror
Oh my
image.
God, yeah.
Well, I like that there's
Like
also a
this.
little bit of texture to it.
Like if you turn him upside down, he looks exactly like the
Yeah.
same person.
Yep. Just miniature. He's got a
Yeah,
miniature
his
pomp on his
eyebrows
chin.
are like his mustache.
Oh, that's fun.
It's pretty awesome.
He's like a playing card.
Pomp game on point.
Right? Even his chin is palm. But yeah, no. So I really liked that. It was clean work. I support it fully. She's
Oh,
enjoying
man.
that. The next one I want to go with is Mo Penny. It's this super long, beautiful ombre. That I can only imagine how many hours of work went into this.
Looks good.
Just again, real clean, real nice. She didn't go too crazy with
Styling.
wanding the whole thing so you couldn't actually see like the transition and the length and everything. I really think the length is what got me with this photo, because we've all had at least one of these guests where it's just so much hair.
They do have a
Especially
little
Brian.
pop of blonde in the front
Yeah.
too.
It's my pieces.
Mm-hmm.
My Sarah Jessica Parker pieces.
That
This
reminded me.
is-
That
And
reminded
now
me.
you're a
This is my
blonde.
My pieces.
this is my Sarah Jessica Parker pieces.
Bill Cosby.
Hashtag.
Comes with every ombre comes with a roofie.
I have to say, the first time
time
I witnessed Brian do the pieces, and no, his pieces. Like the first time I witnessed
This is
him,
pieces.
you're gonna take a nap now.
it was this woman who was a brunette everywhere else, and she just had these two blonde pieces in the front. And he finishes, and he goes, "Bam, you're blonde now."
Bam.
Put the
And-
balls in the people.
Oh, the pieces on the ladies.
Every ombre comes with therapy. But yeah,
Oh, man.
moving on to less therapeutic hair.
Oh.
It's Lingy Haggart. It's just a really fun fall color on a short woman's cut.
Lindsay.
Yeah,
There's
that's
an
what
S.
I said Lindsay.
Oh, I think I said Lindy.
No, Lindsay Haggart.
This is Lindsay.
Lindsay Haggart. But yeah, no, it's just like
This is very autumnal.
It reminded me of fall. It just
Yeah.
felt.
Don't you
fall
take my word.
Fun.
That's my It's the only thing I like about fall is using that word.
I know I stole it.
I know.
And my last
I say it first.
hairstyle that I kind of picked and fell in love with was Hair Serenade. This color just made me
Serenade.
so happy.
Where's that?
Oh.
Oh, the
The green.
Green.
It reminded
That's
me of
every
like,
shade of. It's 50 shades of green.
it is. This is hair porn.
I love the color. I don't love the style as much.
I was gonna
No.
say it looks like
I
it's
feel like the curls are too
extensions.
lumpy.
Yeah. I personally love this whole image. I love the curls. I love how
It
they
reminds
drag out.
me of a jellyfish. I
Yeah.
like, I
Or like
like
a
it.
sea
It really
monster
does.
or something.
Yeah,
I just
like it.
I saw it and I went back a few weeks to find this one because I found her page and she doesn't have a lot of followers, which is surprising with the kind of work she does. It's very clean, and I think she used Pravana and Joico to make this too. She used like 2 different color lines, but no, that was
The
just
hell is that? Oh.
oh. But no, I
I
found
think those colors are incredible.
Yeah.
If you're not using 2 different color lines, you're not coloring.
pretty much says the bald guy.
I used too
colored
many,
so much.
I used too many color lines.
But you know, those were my photos of the hair I found.
It's your tag backs.
Those are my tag backs. Tag your it. But yeah, if you guys want to be on this, you know the deal. Hashtag free salon education. Do some really cool hair. Take some really good pictures.
I want to
Yeah.
be
Use it.
featured. I get called out when I don't tag free salon education.
No,
We-
it's
we threat-
amazing that you don't tag free salon education.
It's
Matt
not
actually
that you don't
Matt has a
want
ball
it.
peen hammer with
I
that
always do,
carving
I
on
just
the
forgot
side
that
of it
one
and just
time.
waves it at
Hang
us.
on.
One time I forgot.
He's
Let's
not,
go back and
he's
look
not
at Brian's
upset with
pictures.
you for not hashtagging free salon education. He's just disappointed.
No, I always hashtag. I just forgot that once.
Really?
Yeah,
It was everyone else. That's what we didn't understand.
I tagged free salon education. I just forgot to hashtag. But if you go back and look at every other hair picture I have, it's in there.
Okay.
It's not the first time.
No,
Okay.
it is.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Go for
Well,
it. Enjoy.
the next image, Christine, if you want to pull it up, it's the 2 people in sweatshirts. Sweatshirts.
Is one of those people
Oh, the 2
you?
random people.
Might be.
I recognize that flat ass on the right.
Yeah, you would know. You stare at it enough. This is the lovely
even squat, bro?
sweatshirt from.
Do you even squat, bro?
Clearly, I don't. You know that. My bad knees. Shut up. Do you even grow hair, bro?
On my chin.
Yeah, that's it. This is the sweatshirt that we're going to be giving away for Jay Lease. They're going to be on the wheel soon. We're getting their logo sent to us this week. We're going to pop it on the wheel next week. She was super excited about the episode to give away some cool stuff.
Yeah, don't they have the JL logo?
No, that is just the scissors. They're just the scissors on the sweatshirt. That's why I like it because it's
No,
green.
on the hat.
Oh, that is actually the J and then the straight blade. That's
Yeah.
not their logo though.
But they don't have that as a
No.
logo?
I could have her email to us.
They should.
Yeah, because that
Okay.
would stand out to there.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. All right.
So, and then my last bit of news was what I really talked about, I guess, in the newsletter, if she put it in there. I used to work at a salon in New Jersey in Spring Lake. It was like a hole in the wall. It wasn't anything special. Didn't last very long there. It was kind of like a salon where she was trying to transition out of like the clientele that was like the old people for the roller sets into something new, but she never kind of grasped it. And she had me working there and another young kid, like 17 in high school and vocational school. But I liked working with him because he was hungry. He was always trying to learn new stuff and try new things. Like before I worked here,
Is that why you like the Bolins?
Because they're always hungry.
Well, that's exactly why. Because we're always hungry. But he was always doing cool new stuff. And before I worked here, I was always trying to preach the free salon education, and he would always watch it. And right before I left, we got like Beth Minardi color in there, and he really enjoyed working with it. Turns 18, graduates high school, graduates vocational, is working. Goes to the his name's Zach Travers, by the way. Goes to the Baltimore Hair Show and goes to the Beth Minardi booth. Mind you, 18, just got his license, fresh out of school, still new. Talks to them, gets in good following with them, becomes an educator for them. And the kid was really good with color, really good with women's hair. Befriends Beth Minardi on Facebook, and his 19th birthday comes around, and he's working hard. He's educating with him a little bit, and he applies for her salon in New York. He's like, it's my birthday, I'll just give it a shot. He's accepted. They pick him, and apparently there's like 150 other people who applied for this job or something, and he got it. So here he is, 19 years old, working with somebody he looks up to, huge name in the industry. And then recently he started doing education with her. And, they had a write-up. Where was it? In, what magazine was it? Gotta find it.
I forget which one you said.
Right? It's like I have the picture of the magazine. I just don't know it. Bear with me. Put on music.
It wasn't.
Oh, Behind the Chair.
That's what I was gonna say.
It was
but
in
I just
the
hate
Beth
saying it.
Minardi section of Behind the Chair, and it was his formula, what he did, why he did it, and a picture of his work with his name on it, that's big, for anybody. Being published in Behind the Chair at the age of 19 is super awesome. So
picture of the hair he did was in that magazine.
and his formula and everything like that with his name on it.
And gave him credit.
It gave him complete credit for
Nice.
his
That's awesome.
for his work. So
Good for him.
here's a kid
That must've been
working at
exciting.
Studio B NYC with Beth Minardi. His Instagram's Zach Travs. Does nothing but like really clean work. And again, he's 19. He's already done this. So like it's just
It's all downhill
wanted-
from here, kid.
Yeah. I just wanted to feature him because you see all these people who are just like,
Kidding.
oh, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do this. Like,
No.
just do it.
I
Like
got
that.
4 emails this week of people, a few people, and it's because I've been asking for questions and stuff. But a lot of people are like, either they just want to know how they can get further. But I think you just can't. You can't. That's not a question that you really ask. You just go and try to put yourself in places like that. Like
Right.
he wouldn't have gotten a job with Beth Minardi if he didn't go there.
And approach.
Right,
that's
what I like
and
is
again,
that-
just approach a booth at a hair show.
And she could have said no, and there was 150 people there. The odds were stacked against him.
But she saw
But he
something
went
worth it.
he went and tried anyways, and he made it. So I think if anybody's out there and they want to get to another level, they're not happy at the salon that they're at. Like I think if you're not happy with wherever you are and whatever you're doing, then just try something
Change
else. I
it.
mean, the worst case scenario is
It doesn't work out.
and then you just
YOLO.
or end up somewhere else where you don't like what you're doing.
Yeah, you just
Anyways.
hate the other place you're working. But
So
I mean,
can't get any worse than
so I thought that was really cool to feature him. He was recently featured in the magazine. I've been keeping up with his work, and it was just, like I said, it's nice to see people still bust their ass and have something to show for it.
very cool.
Awesome.
All right,
And
Good for
that's
him. Congrats.
that. If he's watching, congratulations, bud.
that's the shares.
That's my
Yeah.
chance.
All right, so Drea,
Okay.
trending tresses. There it is, ladies and gentlemen,
The trending tresses.
the trending
Perfect.
tresses.
Drea Bowling.
The Drea Bowl.
It's like stripping music.
That's
After the dress last
Really?
week, maybe.
Strip clubs
Stop
I go to.
it.
All right.
All right, so the first image we have, Brian actually sent me this a couple days ago, but Olaplex reposted Kate Hudson's photo, and she got her hair done with her hairdresser the other day, and it is just amazing the little tiny balayage pieces that make up Kate Hudson's hair color.
It's a pretty intense balayage.
But I love
Yeah.
it because like a couple pictures later, it shows her with her hair like blown out and normal, and it looks like balayage, but it looks like super intense balayage. So I was really happy to see. Oh, it is super intense balayage. Got it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
insane.
Yeah, like I just thought like the amount, like
I would
That's
imagine it
intricate.
pretty much just looks blonde.
It does,
Right.
but it still has that tiny bit of a shadowed root,
mhm.
like that diffused kind of root. So that's what's so cool about
just
it.
softens it when it grows out ever so slightly.
Right.
So I thought that was fun. Then we have
This image makes me smile.
this is a fantastic image. It is Matthew McConaughey with his all right hat, which just makes me laugh. But so he got a lot of attention this past week because of his shaved head. We all
All right.
Which you can't see in this picture.
no, you can't see. Well, you can't. Well, you
Here's
can.
celebrity hair changes in a hat.
You get the idea that his
Trust me.
head is shaved under there.
Look how shiny he is.
He could have a
Yeah.
mohawk.
He's like The Rock in any movie. He's just all baby oiled up.
You know what? Let's just say he has a pink mohawk in this picture. Trust us. It's under a hat.
It's there. I promise. It is for a movie role. And the fun thing is, it started out with him on set with a receding hairline, wig, I guess it would be.
That's a real deal.
Was
So
it a
pe-
Kardashian wig?
I don't know, maybe. But so people were talking about that he shaved his head due to the receding hairline. No, it's just for his role in his new upcoming film.
What's he gonna be in?
Scrotor.
All right.
Scrotor. That sounds disgusting.
I made that up.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't remember the actual name of it.
Dre, with all the facts tonight.
Almost as good as me. Not
All
even
right,
what
all
magazine
right.
he
He's
was
doing some
published in.
stuff. He's got a haircut. It's, I don't know, for a role.
He's
I was
shiny in
gonna
the
say
face.
my focus is
He
the hair.
smiles.
Is
Look
the
how
hair.
shiny his face is.
Okay, next.
All right, next is we have Adam Levine, not Adam
Oh,
Lambert.
The other ball.
Yeah, I moved that around. So it's not the first time that he's shaved his head, but because he's back on The Voice, he has been getting.
He looks like that crying weird baby.
Oh, he does.
Yes.
The weird baby face. You watch Tosh.0?
No.
He wears like a baby mask and he's like
oh my
in
God,
a diaper,
Yes, I remember
That's what
that.
it reminds me of.
and it's like a really sad like crying face like
Oh
that.
yeah. So
And it looks like Adam Levine.
It does look like that. That's hilarious.
He looks horrible, the shaved head.
yeah, so it's like it's super shaved. They're,
It is super shaved.
well,
Like, he
Well,
makes Thad look like me and Brian.
the last
He
time
makes
I
me
saw
look-
it,
He makes me look like a damn hippie.
well, the last time I saw it, it was just buzzed really
You
short.
are a hippie, that.
Yeah,
And
this is like bicked down. And he's catching a lot of crap for this.
Well, he should. He looks like
Like
hell.
social media is like ripping him up for this.
I feel like he
dare
looks
you.
older.
Yeah,
How
And so
dare
are
you.
we. Yeah.
He looks like a school principal.
I
that's
mean, I
trying
don't-
to be hip, but he's not.
Honestly, I don't hate it. It's not my favorite look of his, but I don't hate it. Like I don't think it looks terrible. I just think he can and has looked better.
Are you just mad because people say you look like Adam Levine?
Who would
Me
be
too.
mad at that? And yes,
No,
Christina.
no,
they do.
because
No,
everyone.
they don't.
Wait.
You don't look like him.
No, only because
looks like
everyone's
me.
making
Were-
fun
were-
of him.
Were they wearing their glasses when they said that?
Dad, shut up.
All right. So I think we've had enough of the Adam Levine
Yeah, that was good though.
segment.
Everyone's bald. Dre.
Everyone's bald.
Yeah.
You lose your hair.
And
Nobody
the
is your
next
but only
one?
Adam Levine's one with showing it.
Our next one is Thad
Yeah.
as our
Yeah,
trending
they
trend.
actually all did it because I started shaving my head.
Yeah.
Justin's getting ready to shave his.
I was gonna say. So Ashley Tisdale is next.
Is that who that is?
That is Ashley
Is
Tisdale.
that this one?
Did she
That's
shave her head
Soup's
too?
red.
Yeah, she is no longer a blonde at all.
Who is she from? What do I know that name?
Is she a Disney chick?
She is a Disney
She's been
chick.
on
Oh,
Trending
Then
Tresses
I'm always
before.
to say probably just treading tresses then.
Yeah. But
That's how we know everyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's so funny. I can see
Because of
the
Drea's
camera that's on
news.
Drea and that picture, and it looks the same from where I'm sitting.
it could be. We're very similar.
Like the shot of Drea and the red-headed Ashley.
Okay.
You should have worn a little bit more of a red lipstick today, a little bit more of a matte red, and you would have literally done.
You could,
Done.
You could be her.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
But yeah, so she teased the red at the end of summer by going more of a strawberry blonde versus her super duper bright blonde. But now she's committed. Like that is very, very red there.
Speaking of red, Thad did a rocking red last
Yeah, I
week.
was really happy with
Woo!
that. I was just
Right? Did you have
That scared the crap out of Christina.
did you have before and afters of that?
I have it before, but I was running late with her, so I ended up not being able to get a good after. But
She
she'll be
took a
back in.
blurry one as she ran out the door. It was
We're
like
just gonna
this.
start posting befores.
Yeah.
I did really
Yeah.
like.
This is what my guests look like sitting down.
Yeah, you did a really good job on that.
Thanks.
Thad.
Yeah.
It was gross blonde, and then
Oh,
you
that
brought
was-
it
that
down
was
to
so
a
awesome.
beautiful, beautiful red. And I actually said to him at the color bar, I said, "Thad, what are you gonna do?" And he goes, "I think I'm just going." What'd you say?
Going 6R.
I'm going 6R. I said, "And nothing else? That's it? You're not gonna go with a little depth in there or whatever?" And he's like, "Nope." It's like,
In the
all right,
total
man,
fat
dude.
voice of.
Nope.
He's like, "Nope." I'm like, "All right, cool, do your thing." And when it was done, I was like, "All right, I'm just gonna shut my mouth because it looked really good." So
Yeah.
He
when she come-
YOLO'd that red hard.
good job.
Yeah, she's gonna be back in 4 to 6 weeks, so I'll get a better.
That's
picture
right,
at that
Thad. Frequency of visit.
point. Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Get that booking up.
Wait, did she rebook?
Yeah.
So which is it? 4 to 6.
Did
That's
she
a really
rebook?
big window.
Of course.
Well, no, he says in 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Like
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
that's a 14-day window.
That was 17,000 rebooks ago. I mean, he's been like, he's a
He's a
rebooking
Poland.
animal.
I'm at 87% right now, so.
That's right. Brian was at
Yeah.
100% for 2 weeks in a row.
I
know-
told my
know, I was
client
pissed
today
off. I
who
had
never
93% that week when he had
93%?
Yeah, I looked at my percentage and I'm like 93. Oh yeah.
I
got
love that
this.
you guys are fighting over 93% and 100% in
Yeah.
rebooking.
My
It's
client
favorite.
today, he always comes back monthly, but he almost never rebooks. And I told him today when he left, I was like, you don't have an option. You're not screwing up my streak of 100%. You're rebooking.
I need 3 weeks in a
so
row.
What, so what you're telling us is that
You're
cheated.
cheating like
No,
a
it's
Drea.
not.
No, it's not cheating. I just don't.
No,
I
he
don't
just
ask.
strong arms them to
I don't
rebook.
treat. I don't
You don't treat. You're like I don't treat.
Wait,
You can't even say it. You're so
I'm going to
guilty.
defend Brian just like I defend Drea. It doesn't matter how you do it.
I tell him, it's not like, would you like to rebook? I tell him, rebook, or you're never getting back in.
It's like me when
True
I
story.
when I cut kids' hair. Don't move or I'll cut you again.
Again.
No, he did. He cut a kid. He cut a kid last week because the kid
What?
wouldn't sit still.
I didn't
And
do it
the
on
mom
purpose.
is like dealing with the other kid, and I can hear him. He's like losing his patience, and I know that he's good with kids. So I was like, this kid must be horrible. And he's like, you gotta hold still, dude. I'll cut you again.
You know
He
what? From
stopped
now on,
moving.
we're gonna book that appointment through Mainstream because they have $1 million insurance, and I don't.
And I go,
I don't think I have that much. All
There's
right.
only a little,
Alright.
little
Jeez.
kiss on the top of the ear with the clipper because I don't use shears.
No,
on
I do that all
kids.
the time.
No, I know. All right.
The stitches that had to be put in now makes the kid look like an elf.
Anything else, Dre?
Yes.
Yeah, we have Jessica Chastain, who was this is an image that no one would ever think that she would ever do, but she wanted to do a completely different cover photo when she
Shit's hot.
yeah, it's for a W magazine,
Ugh.
and it's fantastic.
She looks
mean,
uncomfortable.
Well, I can't imagine that that's a very comfortable outfit.
No,
No,
but she's
no.
showing it on her face. I feel like
she's sitting on a street cone. Is
I
what
just
that
think-
look is.
I just think it's fantastic. Like, what a completely different look than what we're used to seeing from her.
Yeah, I don't know what she
So
normally
it-
looks
what-
She's
what
the
does she
redhead
normally
from
look like?
Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She looked way better.
No, wrong redhead. She's the redhead from Interstellar and The Martian, right?
Well,
Prometheus,
that's
I
not.
thought.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, wait, she was in
that's not
Prometheus.
Jurassic World.
No, that's why I just corrected myself and said no, not Jurassic World. She's the redhead from.
I know.
Thanks for the translation.
All right.
I'd just like to point out that you're wrong.
Oh my God, children!
What else, Dre?
That's it. We're done.
That's the tresses?
That's the tresses.
nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Brian likes to point out
Sorry.
when Dre is wrong.
No, I'd like to point out the trending tresses that I send her throughout the week to make sure she goes over.
I found that one. I sent it to
Oh,
you.
that's right, you did.
Dre also likes to make sure that Brian's wrong.
Well, what is it?
Thad, I'm gonna
It's-
tap your
at
mic
the edge of
cable
my
with my
seat.
knife.
It's Derek Hoff supporting the man braid.
He is.
He is.
Is he supporting him for like 3 seconds though? This is what's driving me nuts about this.
Does anyone
Like,
really walk around
yeah,
with that?
like you're making
I'm
people
gonna.
go, wow. I mean, not that anybody's like, I can't
Ooh,
wait to
I
be
have a
Derek
man
Hoff, but
braid.
I think like,
I can't wait to be
I
Derek.
gave
Hoff.
you Hayden a man braid
yeah, for 2 seconds. That's what I'm saying.
because he moved around too
So
much.
it's well, yeah, but what
We
I,
shouldn't cut him.
I
But-
didn't cut him.
Are people really? I have
Tell
still
you.
yet to see somebody on the street wearing this, and I just think that
As
it's.
soon as it's long enough, we're almost there. We're getting there. I'll rock it all day.
There's no man that is.
By the time your
braiding
hair's long
his
enough,
head.
it'll be out of fashion.
I do
Right
it to
back.
Justin's hair.
Man
too.
braid me. Man braid me.
Not right now.
Do
All
it.
right.
Not at
it's
this
it's
moment.
his segment now.
All right, here we go.
Braid
Let's
me.
FSE social with Brian Hair.
Save 7.
Actually, we just have a ton of questions. A ton.
do I get
I'm
music?
not doing that
You
right
do.
now.
Do we literally
Wait.
have a ton?
Wait till you hear it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kidding. Oh yeah,
That's sexy.
I did.
This
I
is
feel like I'm in
70s
Quagmire's
porn.
house.
It's like rapping farts.
Yup.
So now you can wrap the question.
Giggity.
Giggity, giggity,
Oh no, it breaks down.
Oh. You just let me know.
Even more so?
You're,
we've
you're
had
ready.
enough.
You're ready. We only have a couple minutes for 17 questions.
Right? All right. First one, we went over Michelle Brisson Hair. Said, how much profit does your salon make from a bottle kit of Olaplex? So, me, being so good at math and fractions,
You came up with
figured it up.
$1 million.
That's exactly the right number.
Yes.
So, based on one dose being an eighth of an ounce, like, I understand that it's more for foils, but just talking about one dose, we charge $15. I talk to other salons, they tend to ride around that same. So, at $15, at an eighth of an ounce shot per bowl and charging for every one that you use, you will get $2,160 from one bottle of Olaplex.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and just so you guys know, so a bottle of Olaplex is however much, and we'll just leave it.
Take
like
out the price
go,
of that.
you can find it. Take out the price of that. So a little under $2,000 is what you're bringing in, but then you're paying out people to use it, the time that it takes to do it,
Right.
all that stuff. So you got to figure all that
But
out.
that's an additive that adds hardly any extra time.
Yeah, really. And
And it gives you also another retail for step 3.
Yeah.
So
remember, we're charging $15 per eighth of an ounce.
Right.
Yep.
Every
Like,
time, like,
so every time we put it in.
right. So if someone requires 3 bowls, then that's $45.
Which is
Mhm.
how I get my service per guest up so high.
Yeah.
yes.
7 services per guest.
They only get
I did.
one
That was my
shot, and
average
she's
on
like,
on Friday.
Liar! I'm
7.
just I'm just kidding. Drea rocks it. every
Matt's
time.
calling you a cheater now, so.
It's all the truth.
No, it was a Dane Cook thing. He said cheater. I said liar.
Who remembers Dane Cook?
Huh?
Said, who's bringing Dane Cook back?
It's my favorite.
That's where he gets his black
Oh.
T-shirt only
All
from.
right.
That might be it. That might be true.
You took all of your dress code from Dane Cook.
I
All
did.
right, let me shoot this one. Justin, random.
Yes.
What would you consider to be the strongest and most important habit a new stylist learned correctly and do most often? As the one who was most recently a beauty school teacher. Out of us.
Don't slack off the crap they push you to be good at in school. Like making sure partings are clean, sections are neat, tools are cleaned, client is comfortable, position of the body is correct. Don't just get comfortable and be like, oh, I'm gonna do your cut now. No, make sure
he said
everything
one
is
thing.
like on point.
Yeah, don't try to be first so you can go smoke.
Yeah, no, that. Don't do that.
This was Justin's question.
I know.
Come at me.
We tag teamed like WWF.
Yeah, right in. Go. Get a steel chair.
I almost missed your hand. That could have been embarrassing.
Go ahead, say it. You go to look at the elbow.
It's how you give a perfect high five. You look at the elbow. Did you know that?
Which does not work
Really?
for
Ready?
me.
Stare at my elbow.
It
and we're
does
gonna
not
do a high
work.
five. It does. Look at my elbow. Only elbow.
I don't know if I believe
That was horrible.
It doesn't
You
work
didn't
for
look at the.
me
You didn't look
ever.
at the elbow.
We might just not have
Didn't work
chemistry.
for me
We
either.
not,
It didn't?
Thank you, Christina, because everyone thinks I'm lying when I'm like, it doesn't work for me. I mean, maybe I'm just a sniper, and I look at the hand, and then I nail it.
All right.
I don't
Okay.
know. This
Uh,
elbow stuff's
What's
nonsense.
the next question?
Next question.
What advanced color techniques would you recommend a new stylist learn within their first year? I was thinking about this question all day, and that one's really hard because I think it just depends. Like, of course, I wanted to say balayage first because it's new, it's cool, and I feel like it opens up a lot of experiences. Like but then that just leads me into, well, I want you to learn color correction. I want you to learn proper lifting.
Full color
Is
theory.
it just like one thing
Color
in general?
theory.
'Cause
I
I
mean,
was
well,
going to say,
the
learn the
question
color
is-
wheel.
Yeah, what
But, like,
advanced
really
color
focus on that.
technique?
It says technique, but I totally agree. Theory.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
The practical, like, just understand the book part of it first, so you can actually like.
getting theory, and I think it even more than that, understanding how hair falls on a head
Yes.
is
the
going to make
placement.
everything so much easier.
Yeah.
Styling, cutting, coloring, foiling, balayage, everything. So focus on, don't worry about the advanced yet. Get the basics
the
down,
basics
and
down.
that'll already put you ahead of most of the people that you're around.
I hate the word advanced in hair. It's like,
Oh, me too.
like every class you go to, can you teach me an advanced
We
hair
need
cutting
something
class?
advanced.
I hate that because you go into that salon and they don't even know how to hold their comb and scissors right.
I know.
And they're looking for an advanced technique. Like, what is advanced? When you shave half the head off?
My
like that-
favorite was Denise. My friend Denise was going to teach a class, and they said, make sure you do something advanced for this class because everyone here is really advanced. And she
So
goes,
advanced.
well, if they're so advanced, what the hell am I coming for? Like, if they're that good, what do they need a class? Like, I can come teach you a haircut. That's fine.
Yeah.
Jerks.
They're so advanced that they actually evolve with the times. They don't even need education.
Well, they did.
I'm joking.
All right. I asked today. You know what? We don't have time for everyone to do this, and I know that we do it kind of often. But something embarrassing / cringeworthy experience during your time at beauty school.
God, we always
Is this as
But
a teacher or a
But
student?
why is it for me? I feel like it's been a really long time since we've answered that.
Has it been a long time? I didn't know either when I was selecting some of these questions. I don't.
Let's try to think of one. One.
Christina, do you
I
have
only
one?
have one.
Oh.
and I think
Whoa.
I've told No, like a really bad. Like everything else was like normal.
I remember
you know?
your bad one. Christina, do you have one?
Justin's like, there's this one time in the supply cabinet when
Yeah, Crooked Chris.
I thought the supply closet
Was
door
that her
locked.
name?
That was her name in beauty school, Crooked Chris.
Really?
Aw,
Wow.
That's what she said. I didn't
that's what
see
she
it.
said.
That's what she said.
I mean, when your brother and I went for the 3 months that we actually went. No.
Yeah. Her and my brother went at the exact same time, and they decided quite a few of those days, you know what? Nope, let's not go.
No, we got there. We left early. We
Yeah.
were like, we're done.
Yeah, it's really
Oh.
hard. If you've been around the salon industry to then go to school, I think is.
Yeah.
I give props to anybody. I didn't know anything going into school, so
Me
I was
neither.
like,
I went in as a fresh slate.
I didn't even know how to hold a comb, or I never combed my hair once in my life or used an iron. So there was a lot to learn. But if you,
Nor have you since.
that's true. All right.
Hello, Cindy said, and the only reason I wanted to make sure I hit this one is because I just had this experience recently. How do you feel about holding credit card numbers in order for clients to book an appointment? I hate when clients no-show or cancel without ample notice, and the salon doesn't really enforce a policy because they don't want to lose clients. So I'm getting to a point now where when somebody does this to me, it's a problem because I could definitely get somebody in that spot, and I had somebody no call, no show for color, highlights, haircut, and she didn't answer when I called her. Nothing. I was pissed, and it was not the first time that she had done it, so I was super pissed. And I ran it by Matt, and so when she came in the next time, I was gonna wait and make sure that it wasn't like death in the family or something like that. And when I asked her, I was like, "What happened? Are you okay?" She goes, "Oh yeah, I just double booked myself and did the other thing instead." I was like, "Okay, here's the new policy then." I told her that she was
Ouch,
not
she's a
allowed to
horrible
make
person.
future appointments without having a credit card on file, and if she does it again, she's getting charged full for the service that she decided not to show up for.
Right.
And she was fine with that. She put the credit card on file. I think we came up with another solution if somebody's not comfortable doing that, because I do understand that, in this day and age, not everyone's going to be comfortable with that. The other option, if they're not comfortable with putting a credit card on file, is when they pay for today's services, they also pay for last time's as well. And then we
Yeah.
will not put your
Mm.
credit card on file. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Then you take care of it.
Yeah, then it's done.
Yeah.
Fine.
So now, what if they do it like multiple times? So you're just charging them like 3 times?
Charge them for the last time every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every
you
time
get
that they've
all of their
taken
money.
that time out of your book, they're going to pay for
Yeah,
it if
'cause
they
I-
want any more time out of
Because I
your
know
book.
that like with Millennium, like it will actually say if you like look in their file, it'll say, oh, they canceled or
Yeah,
no
they
showed,
no-showed.
Right.
or yada yada yada.
But here's
so
the thing,
can
though:
do
if
it
you
pretty easily.
you have to make sure you double check though, because if you don't check them in, it shows them as no-showing before you ring them out.
But that will still show up. It will
Yeah.
show up as a no-show, and then the same date it will show
It'll
them
ring out,
checking
yeah.
them out. So
So I think that that's a good
That
solution.
is a great solution, especially for guys like you and even Thad now. Like Thad's book
That's
is-
pretty booked up.
is getting very heavily booked, and if that happens, like I support that fully.
Yeah, I mean, it
Christina's
kills your
face
day.
is amazing. Do that again. Do it. The face when you made it like this. I saw you creeping behind.
Christina, I
Thad.
hate that I can't see you today. Thad's head is in my way.
how about now?
Just chop his head off.
Somebody asked a question that I think we have the perfect person to answer. Where did it? Oh shit! Where did it go?
Is it a beard
Well,
question?
as successful as you guys are, do you still have clients who are unhappy with a service, and what do you do about it?
Yeah, people.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
We all
was like-
have it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I
like,
had
No,
a
it
day
happens
from
to
hell
all of
today.
us. But today was like the shittiest day ever for Drea.
Oh,
It was like a really bad day. It was great.
tell me about it.
Let's hear.
Yeah, let's
Then.
sit back.
Well, let's
Can we
see.
get some soft
Let's
music?
Miguel, can I get another drink?
Oh.
Can we get some?
Stop. No, okay, so today was a perfect example of I had a new client in my chair who she was a little kooky, and she tells me about how
Here we go.
she tells me about how her
Kooky
past
tunes.
hairdresser, she wants to be red, and her past hairdresser just wouldn't ever make her red, and like she started off being red at one point, and then it just got more and more brown over the years, and so that's why she finally left. And I was like, okay, cool, I can do this. I love red. Fantastic. Well, so she has 100% white hair,
Oh,
right? So I go back to the color bar, picture she shows me, perfect 6WC swatch. I'm like, okay, cool. She's got white hair, so I'm like, all right, double check my formula with Brian. We consult on it just to like make sure both our minds are working the way it needs to go. Process her, which I'm double booked at this time too.
oh, perfect.
And she, I bring her back, and I start blow drying her hair, and I'm noticing, oh, she has kind of a little bit of a hot root. Next thing I know, I'm like, no, that's really a hot root.
It's like the hot root where you're like, is it going to?
Is it
are
gonna
the-
blend out?
Are
Is it
the
gonna,
ends gonna lighten?
is it gonna blend
It's
out?
gonna change when,
And,
the hair's dry.
That's what you're telling him. It's gonna oxidize over the next 24 hours. It'll be
It-
fine tomorrow.
I'm like, the ends are always darker when it's wet.
Yeah,
But you're
so,
drying it.
So I get down, and I'm like, I get to a point that I'm like, I can't even pull this off as like not gonna work,
You
right?
can't BS your way out of this.
I can't, because it is literally, if you're familiar with Paul Mitchell color, it is the color of a WB box. Like,
Okay.
like yeah,
It's yellow.
It's that
it's
color.
yellow,
Yellow
it's
orange.
highlighter yellow. All right, so
It's yo.
so then I go, okay, well, you know what? We learned that your gray is just really resistant. I'm like, I want to throw another color on your roots.
Okay.
Finish power-
Faster.
faster, blow dry.
Esther, do it.
Oh, sorry. Blow dry her, completely do another formula on top of her hair, process her, blow her out, get her done. It's still lighter underneath. So she's coming back tomorrow. So I'll let you know how to
Oh,
keep
cool.
how it works to keep her happy.
And then she went to go do highlights on someone with really dark hair, and she comes up to me after she's done balayaging this whole head.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm like, what? She goes, I meant to grab a high lift, and I grabbed a level 10 instead.
Because I'm
How did that happen?
I don't know. But I'm
They are. I
I'm-
mean, in fairness, they are next to each other.
Yeah.
they were right next to each other. I meant to grab HLA, and instead I guess I grabbed 10A instead, and I didn't notice until I'm washing my bowl. I'm like, where's the 10A?
I'd like to point out the fact that Brian earlier this evening said that Dre and I like to throw him under the bus. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
boom, Drea, here you go.
Oh, no, I told her this was coming.
Yeah.
I told her this question this afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, good job.
But thank you for calling me out.
So
You're welcome.
yeah. So then I had to do a balayage again. So that was great.
But she
Okay.
killed it. And the girl wasn't, I mean, like, there was a little bit of a bump. Like, it got a little bit.
And this is the reality of it. Like I just had
It happens.
so I had somebody come in a month and a half ago, and I did her haircut, and she loves coming into the salon. She's been coming to the salon forever. She only comes like once a year, or once every couple years. But she got her haircut, and then the next day calls and says, I forgot half of her head, and she canceled her check. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so, you
Well,
know,
and then
it
I had to-
happened.
No, you didn't forget half her.
I didn't forget.
She's suspect.
Well,
Her.
exactly.
Her, yeah.
But then I had
we know her.
I had the woman that I completely forgot about the whole dampening step of the hair before you put color with level 5 on it. and I was shooting for a copper and turned her hair purple instead.
Yeah.
And
I remember that phone call that day.
she flipped. No, this was before you got here.
I know it was.
Oh, when she called back was right after you started.
No. It was before I worked here, and we were talking that day, and I had a phone call with you in front of my house, and you were telling me about that.
Oh yeah. So she flipped her shit and didn't even give me an option to tell her that she didn't have to. We weren't going to charge her. I fixed it.
Right.
A couple
That's what
hours
we do.
later.
You know, like that's the whole point.
But then she raised hell and made a scene and stormed out of the salon.
That's
I
what we
mean-
do. That's what's made us successful is we mess up and then we fix it really well.
Yeah.
No, it's just it's the reality of you it's unpredictable sometimes.
Oh, of course.
Like sometimes you just don't know and but it happens to everyone and that's the answer. to
Yeah.
the
How it
question.
works.
So yes, it does happen to
Yes.
us. And then the last question was, what do you do when you have? How can you handle a really attractive person in your chair? So attractive where you can't even focus.
Well, ask Brian because he
I was
always
gonna say,
picks
Brian,
the
just
most
ask for the number.
attractive clients ever, or he doesn't work. with them.
Right. No, I mean, I take on only attractive clients, but never more attractive than me, so it's not a problem. I'm just kidding.
I didn't know he could fit
No,
in the
that was
room
a
with that
joke.
thing.
I know. Jeez.
That's funny. No, that is funny. I've had one or two people that was like, and one of them I cut his ear because I was like,
I remember that.
I was way too into it, and I took a piece of skin off his ear. So focus. That's all you can do is just focus. If
Not
you're-
on them though, on their hair.
Yeah, focus on what you're doing.
I was
Treat them
talking to
like they're
Christina about
hippies.
this. I'm like I guess
I thought that was a hilarious
it's a funny question.
and hilarious question, but
Yeah.
it happens. I mean, you can be like starstruck by someone in your chair.
I know what happens when Thad gets one.
But wouldn't you want?
What was that? I just don't talk to them. I pretend that they're not actually attractive.
Yeah, Thad. Actually, you will not hear Thad talk the entire
Yeah,
time.
That doesn't say a word.
He's just. Hey, Thad, what are you doing later? I cut hair. He just makes sounds.
Do you even talk, man?
He just mumbles through the beard.
Oh, that was fun.
Aw.
All right.
Is it wheel time?
It's wheel
Oh
time.
gosh.
Who's
Yeah,
winning?
wheels. So who are we
Who
gonna pick?
spins?
I don't know.
What's that? Let's go with. You know who's been pretty supportive lately? I've seen their name
Who
pop
dat?
up. Graveyard Blonde.
Okay,
I like that.
I was to say I like that name.
That name's
Yeah.
awesome.
The name's cool, and
I dig it.
I've seen their name pop up a lot. So on the wheel, we have a new gigantic Donald Scott logo that I gotta fix.
Arnold
Scott.
Arnold.
MinervaBeauty.com. Free salon education is up there. Sunlight's Balayage is going to get a Bali box. Mainstream 100% of your services that you do on the app for the whole entire month. Millennium, 3 months free of Mevo. Olaplex, a travel stylist kit. We have Mizutani scissors, a pair of scissors. What? And
Can I spin that?
That's still for the scissors?
yeah,
All right.
again, I
Thad.
haven't asked them, but
Hey, it's not me.
I
I
believe
haven't
so.
asked them, but I'm giving it away.
And I think that and then Parker razors.
Parker
so
razors?
got some stuff
Ergo,
from
Right.
them. Ergo brushes.
Olaplex,
Yeah, we said Olaplex. I think we're good.
FSE.
Thank you to all those companies for supporting the wheel. Let's give it a spin.
Go. Good one.
Do it dry.
Don't screw
Wait,
this up,
Dre,
Drea.
that's the wrong way. I'm kidding.
Sounds like it's acting all weird.
Yeah, it's been like I noticed that this week.
I think we need to adjust the
No,
thing.
it was actually before them.
Ergo.
Yeah, technically.
That's technically Ergo.
It is technically Ergo.
That is Ergo.
Ergo.
Nice.
Woohoo!
You're very lucky. Those brushes are.
All right, Graveyard Blonde. Email contest at freesaloneducation.com, your address, and we will get in touch with Ergo, and they'll send you out a cool brush kit.
Send me your email address.
I love their brushes. Enjoy the hell out of those. 'cause
Oh, the
they're
brushes
really
are
good
awesome.
brushes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep, I love it. All right, cool. So episode 102 in the bag,
In the can.
in the can. Coming up, I have another haircutting video that I shot last night. Feels like 2 days ago. Last night I shot it. It's a long layered haircut. It's actually right there.
Oh, it's pretty.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a cool cut. Broken fringe, a lot of layering, done with scissors and a carving comb on the fringe. So excited to put that haircut out. So I just finishing editing that. So I'm hoping it'll be out by tomorrow, depending on if Christina, what happens.
I mean, Brian says it's really easy to do the editing. So.
Yeah, I like this. I've been spending like 6 days doing one video. He's like, I've got 12 haircutting videos, 4 podcasts, and an Ask Matt Beck showdown in 2 days. What are you doing, Justin? Come on, I have things to do here.
Well, you guys want content, right? You gotta put it. You gotta give the people what they want.
It's fun. What? What in Sam Hill was that?
Christina.
That was his Spice Girls impersonation.
What?
Wow.
All right.
I would have expected you to actually get it.
On that note,
So that's it. We have
We're solid.
that's it. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you
Bye.
so much for watching. Follow Brian Hair,
Hairstyle on everything.
Drea Volan,
Dry Day 2289.
Justin,
I am Justin Scott.
Christina @_Stini. And
No, but your
follow
reaction is.
us at Free Salon Education for everything. We'll see you guys next week right here on Splitting Hairs.